Five on your side traveled to Western North Carolina to hear the biggest struggles following Hurricane Helene. At the top of the list, insurance.
It is tragic to see, but the reality of it is we have got to figure out how to get more people covered.
As floodwaters engulfed homes and towns, people there faced a harsh reality. WRAL's Keely reports only 3% had flood coverage.
It's been about 5 months since Hurricane Helene devastated Western North Carolina, but in a lot of ways, it looks exactly like the days after the storm. This shed right here belonged to a farm about a football field away. It was pulled into the Cane River and remains where it landed.
Are you sure you want to walk through this?
Sharon Herring lives a stone's throw from the shed. Her home is gone too. Where were you when this happened?
Sitting up there, sitting on the hill.
She watched the waters rise from the door to the roof. Where are you living now?
Right there.
Herring used the $55,000 she received from FEMA to pay for this wilderness-grade trailer. She plans to live in it permanently, partly because of the cost of insurance.
See that white band on that pole? That's the baseline elevation for flood. You have to be above that line. I'm 77 years old. I'd have to have an elevator. I've always been afraid of a fire. I never thought of being washed away in a flood.
Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey is urging more North Carolinians to buy flood insurance no matter where they live. Nationally, about 20% of U.S. homes have it, yet 90% of natural disasters involve flooding.
If it rains where you live, you need flood insurance.
But the industry is in a state of turmoil. The National Flood Insurance Program, or NFIP, which most people have coverage through, is $20 billion in debt.
You only have those people in high-risk areas that are made to buy it that actually buy flood insurance. So you've got a small amount of premium dollars going in, and they're all high risk. So when there's a claim, there's a big payout. So it's no wonder that the federal flood insurance program is in trouble.
It can be very expensive.
Don McClintock, an account executive with Insurance Pros, says NFIP isn't your only option.
My experience has been that the private programs, if you can get them, are going to be a little less expensive than NFIP.
Herring was told coverage would cost about $5,000 a year. That's not something she's willing to pay. She's staying on the land, just doing it in her own way.
I love this community too much. There is no way I'm leaving here unless I go with the river the next time.
We do not want that to happen. We love Sharon and appreciate her sharing her story. You can check your home's flood risk on WRAL.com. And tonight at 7, Dan Haggerty and climate reporter Liz McLaughlin and I discuss the cost difference between private and public flood insurance and just who should be making those purchases.
It's a complicated issue. Keely, thank you. More on that tonight at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, such an important reporting. Great stories, Keely. I'm glad you went out there to share these stories with us.